I bought a house in Italy as part of my retirement plan. Why, you may ask? Because I knew that retirement in the United States, by the time in 30 years when that time came, it would become even more precarious. And I didn't want to wait to see whether or not I would be able to retire in the United States. So I created my own wormhole to my future self 30 years from now and bought a paid off house in Italy. Why did I do that? Well, I looked at the reality of my situation. As an attorney, I have sizable student loans that could amount to a mortgage. I pay, I think, around $2,000 a month in student loans. So I had that. I have a practice that I'm running. I do relatively well, but I do have expenses in my practice. I have staff, etc. So I had to think about a plan that will benefit my future self, which is why I chose to invest in Italy rather than buy real estate in New York, where I'm originally from. If you know anything about real estate, you know New York is one of the most expensive states. New York, California, Connecticut, Florida now. A lot of states are tremendously expensive, making it prohibitive for most people to buy homes. So I said, I'm not playing this game. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I worked in mortgages as an attorney for many years doing closing deals. So I saw the numbers out there. Most of the houses in New York sell for $800,000 city, $800,000 up. Like any and every day, I was doing transactions that were $1 million plus. I don't have the money to buy $1 million property. And if you're watching this, you probably don't either. So, like I said, I created my own wormhole. Housing is extremely important to me, and as it is for many people. It is a evolutionary basic. It is a need we need as human beings. And the way it has been commodified and exploited in the United States is truly disgusting to me. And I just didn't want any part of it. I think every person should have basic housing. So that's like the social justice warrior in me. But I knew this game was playing in the background. So I had to be essentially the devil at its game, which is why I bought my house in Italy. That was the wormhole I created for my future self. And right now I'm funding the renovation of it with cash. And even if I spend 25,000, 30,000 in renovating, in total, that still will be less than what I paid in the United States. And that's the plan I created for me. And you could create that plan too. I have a move abroad course where I walk you through the things that you need to be thinking about if you want to move abroad. And even if you're watching this and you already moved abroad, I have jam packed the course with all you need to know regarding moving abroad, from the visa process, which is essentially just a tip of the iceberg of what you need to know to prepare to move abroad, to buying real estate, healthcare, which countries have the best healthcare if you're going to expatriate there, how to deal with taxes if you have a small business in the United States, as well as if you are self-employed. There are tax implications regarding where you are in the world, and you want to be aware of that. So, like I said, the course is rich with so much value to prepare you to move abroad, but also for those who have already successfully expatriated. But you want to make sure that you're aware of the ever-changing laws that are going to impact you while you live overseas. The link to that will be in the description box.